Hey guys, this is Daniel Wang here, and I've got something of a mystery unboxing from Amazon. I ordered several things from Amazon, and I don't know which one this is, but I know it's something Moyu. So, let's open it up and find out. I'm just hoping that it actually is Moyu and that it isn't a fake product or anything. Looks like it's a Moyu Skewb. Okay. If you can see it in the camera, this is a Moyu Skewb. So, this is my first Skewb. Usually, I start out all of my cubes from a really sucky brand like Shengshou or something like that. But for Skewb, I just jumped directly to Moyu. So. Oh, this is bigger than I thought it would be. It feels very sandy and like there's some friction, if you can hear that. And other than that, it actually turns pretty well and turns like, kind of reminds me of a Moyu Guanlong. If I can grab that real quick here. So here I have a YJ Moyu Guanlong, and it's some loose tensions, and it feels almost, well, it feels pretty similar to this Skewb, at least when it first came out of the box. So that's my unboxing and my first thoughts on this Moyu Skewb. So if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe, and yeah, and check out my other videos as well. Thanks. Now for some final last minute thoughts on the Skewb. Well, after the first part of this unboxing video, I've played with it a couple times, and I found out that there is such a thing as corner cutting on a Skewb, at least on a Moyu Skewb, and it does it pretty well. And the speed is great, and the clicking, it helps you get an accurate turn, and so there's not a lot of overshooting or undershooting. So if you're getting a Skewb, I would totally recommend this one, especially if you can find it cheap, like for under $10 or so. And so basically those are my last thoughts on the Skewb, and I'll just give it a trial solve just to show you how well it turns. Okay, that's a solve. and I was using Sarah's Intermediate. I would recommend, if you just started Skewb, look up a tutorial for Sarah Strong's beginner's method, and that is a very easy method on how to solve the Skewb. It is not at all complicated. If you're looking for something harder and faster, go for either Sarah Strong's Intermediate, and if you've conquered that, then go for the Advanced, which is basically, I think of it as kind of CLL, Complete Last Layer, but I don't know it yet. There's like 140 cases something, and I don't know if I'm ever going to memorize that many. So that's the unboxing for the Moyu Skewb. And while I was completing this video, I realized that more Moyu puzzles ordered and they were in the mail, so I'm going to do those shortly. Bye. Hey YouTube, this is Daniel Wang here, and for the second part of this Moyu unboxing video, I've received some other Moyu puzzles in the mail, the Moyu Weisu 4x4 and the Moyu Lingpo 2x2. Okay, let's start with the Moyu Lingpo 2x2. I already cut open the package to save time, and yep, the Moyu Lingpo did not come with a box. It only came with plastic wrap, which I think was pretty weird. It feels like it might have been 3D printed, but I feel like it's almost as good as the real thing, and it's probably worth the $6 I paid for it. It works really good compared to my Shengshou 2x2, which used to be my main, and this Shengshou 2x2 works horrible if you can hear the friction going on inside the cube. It does not corner cut at all. It is slow, and I would advise you not to get it. It is a horrible 2x2. I advise that you should either get the Wit 2, Fangxi, Dian 2x2s, or my personal favorite, the Lingpo. So overall, this cube turns pretty good. Let me try to solve for you. And turns really well and really fast. A lot better than my former main. And well, it corner cuts some, like about half a cubie almost, which is really good for a 2x2, and it can corner about maybe a third of a cubie this way. And reverse, wow, it has really good reverse, about 45 degrees, and over here it's maybe 30 degrees. So the corner cutting is really good. It doesn't have that much friction, and it's comparatively quiet compared to some other cubes I have, and it's very accurate. There's little to no overshooting, and anyways, if you do overshoot, there's good corner cutting to counterbalance that. So overall, this is an amazing cube for the 2x2, and I'm happy to announce that it's my new main, and I would recommend that you get it as well. Now let's move on to the Weisu. Now that we have the Lingpo, the Moyu Lingpo unboxed, and I've given a short review on it, let's move on to the Moyu Weisu. Okay. Like the Lingpo, I've already cut open the packaging, and yep, that's the box of the Moyu Weisu, if you can see it. I already took out the instructions and the plastic wrap just to save time, so we can get right to the cube. The cube turns really fast compared to my Shengshou 4x4, which actually turns pretty fast for a Shengshou made product. The Shengshou 4x4 is pretty good, but the color scheme is dull, and doesn't corner cut much, and sometimes it locks up, which makes it it is a pretty good cube, a very good and cheap one for beginners. But I think after a few turns of the Weisu, it seems a lot better to me, especially that's made by Moyu. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to try a full solve for you, probably not. I might make that in another video. But the Weisu turns really fast, especially for a 4x4, because 4x4s and all even numbered cubes have complex mechanisms. Whoops, almost a pop. That's the first almost pop I've had while playing with this. And, well, I've only played with it for like a few minutes or so. And, well, I have to admit that it's really good out of the box. And let's try the corner cutting. Corner cut's pretty good. Really good for a 4x4, I mean. Yeah, this corner cut's amazing compared to my Shengshou 4x4. And, well, it doesn't really overshoot or undershoot much. It's pretty exact like all Moyu puzzles are. And I like this a lot, and I think it's my new main for 4x4. And the inner layers, they turn fast too. Even though right out of the box, it is pretty sticky, but I can already tell that it's starting to wear away, and it's going to be pretty fast when I've broken it in. And I recommend that you get the Weisu or the Osu for your main 4x4. Because, well, as is common knowledge, all Moyu products are really good. And so, I don't know if I have anything else to say, except that it totally beats the Shengshou 4x4, and it is an awesome cube that you should get and add to your own collection. Bye.